Ty was talking about. There's rumors that something big coming is him and Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman fight would be at like 145 catch weight. What do you think about that? Who would you favor in a fight between Tank Davis and Keith Thurman if it was at that catch weight? And then also, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, man. For this fight, if I'm Keith Thurman, why would I even accept that? Is he that desperate for a name? Because we know what Gervonta Davis is going to do. He's the A side. And for Gervonta Davis, why would he fight a fight like that, but not the top guys in his own weight classes? Like, he hasn't fought any of the top guys in his own weight class. Like, he has a champion in Shakur Stevenson at 135. He had Devin Haney. Devin Haney's going to 140. You still got all those guys at 140. Like, he got a murderer's row at 140 with Gary Antoine Russell, Regis Prograis, Devin Haney, Sabrio Matthias, all these guys. But you want to go fight Keith Thurman at a catch weight. And then on top of that, chances are there's going to be a rehydration clause in this fight. I understand the long game in that, but I don't understand. If I'm Keith Thurman, why would I take that? You know what I'm saying? You know, Keith Thurman, he fights at 147. His last few fights, he's able to make, 145 and a quarter, 146. So he's capable of making that weight. But it's just that outside the ring, he's walking around really, really heavy, you know what I'm saying, enjoying himself, enjoying life, not really taking his career seriously. So every time he's getting back in that ring, it's like he has to lose all that weight. He's walking around like 190, almost 200 pounds. You got to lose all that weight, you know what I'm saying? So now he's going to lose all that weight, fight Gervonta Davis. Davis is probably going to, could knock him out. And then everybody's going to say Gervonta Davis, the number one guy, and Keith Thurman, he's done. The thing is, Keith Thurman at his best is dangerous for Gervonta Davis. An active Keith Thurman who's fighting regularly, you know what I'm saying, who's training and being disciplined and staying on weight and wanting those type guys. This is the same guy that beat, Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Given he's kind of delusional about his power because he ain't been knocking guys out like that in a long, long time. So I don't think that he's not a pillow puncher, so he got enough steam to, keep Gervonta off of him. And he's very mobile. He can stay away from Gervonta Davis. I can see him really kind of outboxing Davis for a long stretch of the fight if this was to ever happen. But eventually, I think that Gervonta Davis, he's smart enough to go to that body, smart enough to be patient enough to set up those shots. And I can possibly see him getting Keith Thurman out of there. This version of Keith Thurman. Because you got to respect the game, man. You got to... You don't fight in 4 years, take one fight in 4 years against Mario Barrios and then say, I want to fight Gervonta Davis. It's silly to me. It's silly for both guys. It's a circus fight to me. It's not exactly an exhibition fight like Tyson Fury versus Ngannou, but it's almost there. It's almost like watching Roy Jones and Tito Trinidad to me. You know what I'm saying? What does it really mean? But that's my rant for now.
The Roy Jones and Tito Trinidad, the difference is those guys have proven so much collectively.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you can give them a pass. Like Roy, there's something that they were supposed to do when Roy was at his height of his career, and if Tito got past Bernard, they probably was going to be on the collision course to do it because Tito always wanted that fight. But this right here is too much smoke, man. Like, all of this, I hope. I'm not going to get too hyped up because it's only speculation. And it could be they just throwing this out there where they might go in a different direction.
ASAP Cruz.
Yeah, and I think that that's more than likely. But they saying such a big, like this is something big coming. Like, is Eastside Cruz something big coming, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like Shakur Stevenson. Like if you fought the, but you can't. He's not gonna fight Shakur because Shakur already got De Los Santos lined up. So it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be. I mean, is it Frank Martin? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know what they got lined up, but this ain't it, bro. You know what I mean? Because Keith Thurman isn't. If you saying I'm gonna go up and fight Boots Ennis, that's big.
yeah. I don't. Yeah.
This is not big. You know, this is not it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Like this is just ain't it because Keith Thurman has trouble making 147 already. He says that what he does is he has a system in place where he just makes it like he on the weight, like on the scale at that particular moment. Boom, I can get there. Then boom, I'm right off of there. Like that's it. And so you asking him to come to 145, so that means he has to be at really 144 or something in order to be underneath 145. So that again, that's not it, man. Again, the last thing I'm gonna say regarding this, because it's really silly to even be having this discussion. But what fans are gonna do is they're gonna give Tank total credit for beating Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Man, you beat somebody that you saw what's called the other guys that was facing.
I couldn't stop him.
Man, oh man. So he gonna be above Pacquiao and all that. But anyway, so I'm gonna go to the comments. Ty says, to me, if it's true, that's not. If to me, if it's true, that's not. Yeah, it's not big.
It's not that big, but for them, it's big.
He hasn't fought in a long time. It's a long layoff. While Tank has fought twice this year, and I feel Tank is protected, so I can't see it being any. No, it's not big. You're right, bro. And then also, unless of course they're announcing a 2-fight announcement like they did, yeah, they probably will. That's how they get you. You know what I'm saying? They cold, man. So they gonna give Tank some like a. Tank is not fighting any. Okay, so Gervonta Tank Crawford is not gonna fight somebody like when they like right there ready to fight. Like it's gonna be something dealing with. Either it's gonna be like a weight clause, or you're gonna catch them when they like on a long layoff, or both. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be something. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next thing, because we're not going to spend a lot of energy and time on Gervonta Tank Crawford, okay? So
y'all subscribe to the Last Ones at the Bar Boxing channel, man. We got some boxing fans out there.
Last Ones at the Bar exclusively talks about the sport of boxing.